How we doing? So we've got the CRF150 Supermoto, i.e. the winter training bike. It's Friday today, planning on riding on Sunday. However, I want to change a little bit on the front end. So we've got rentals on at the moment. They're a little bit high, they're standard motocross bars, right? But we've got the rental fat bars and some pro grips, and then also some clamps, because this yoke, obviously it's you can't really change that. So these fit into the little half moon. When it focus, the little half moon there fits in, and then because this is a bit wider for the fat bars, so these are 22mm, that's 28mm, these will then fit nicely into there, and then yeah, and then should be good to go onto the 150. I am going to put them on upside down. Seen a number of riders in BSB and you know, even the likes of Jake Dixon as well, on his 150. He's got pro tapers on his, I believe. A lot of people get either the Renfalls or the pro tapers. They flip them upside down, and it kind of acts almost as if it's like clip-ons, or gives it that sort of feel anyway. But yeah, this is where we're starting at. So we're going to get everything off and change it over. Also, something we did recently was put the twin pot front brake on, and we used the 73 Moto Parts bracket, and it fit like a dream. So really happy with that at the moment. On the times that I'm riding up at M4 and Croydon at track. So yeah, it's doing nicely, and it's stopping a lot better than the single pot, you know. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, M4 karting, learning to slide and drift and all that sort of good stuff. You know, broke a little something when I was there on Sunday. It was good fun. Crash bobbers took a little bit of a beating, but you know, that's part and parcel of it. But yeah, anyway, gonna fix all that, put these on, and then I'm ready for another Sunday, sliding around and try not to break too much. First things first, I'm gonna get these hand guards, that's what you call them, innit? Hand guards off, and just disassemble pretty much everything on the bars, make sure it's all neat and tidy and I don't lose anything, because that would be a right pain in the ass. Cut the grips off, all that sort of stuff. Actually, saying that, I'll keep the grips on these. I don't need to cut them off, because they can always be spare bars then, can't they? Especially the amount of time that I throw this bike down the road. There we are. So I'm slowly just disassembling everything, right? And I've got a thumb brake coming from Moto's pit bike parts, and it connects to the clutch bracket here, and this hot start is the one connected to it at the moment. So just a bit of a tangent on my mind is where I'm gonna then put that once the rear brake, the thumb brake comes for the rear brake. Anyway, that's not something that I need to worry about now, but yeah, coming along. I'm looking forward to getting these on. I really am. Getting these on, and so they'll be like that, right? So I'm just gonna rest them there. But imagine they're in the clamps, so that's kind of how they're going to be sat, instead of obviously the upright position there. And yeah, then we can start dragging some elbows. Had a right pain in the arse with this kill switch, right? Only something little, but a real pain in the arse. As soon as I took it out, everything just fell everywhere, fell apart. But anyway, that's all nipped up and ready and waiting. That's off. The front brake, master cylinder off. And then yeah, big fat lie in the last one. I'm going to rip that grip off because I want the new grips on, obviously, onto the throttle body. But yeah, we're getting there. Nice and slow, nice and steady. But we're want to do it right. Don't want to forget things along the way, which I tend to do. But yeah. Right, now all I want to do is get this a little clean, but it's in good nick anyway. I'm assuming because they wired it on, they didn't put any like glue or anything in between, so yeah, no mess. Tight one there. Yeah, lovely. Right, they're loosening off now. Got everything off by the throttle body. I'm going to pull that off in a second. And then it's time to fit these clamps into here. And then we can start putting things back together. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I'm buzzing to get these bars on. And I'm even more excited to ride with them like that. Well, here we go, boys and girls. Oh, she's bare. She's got nothing on. Put some clothes on, girl. Yeah. Bars are off, nice and simple. Steady as we go. And they're going on. So a little bit of a comparison for you. They're the ones that are on, these are the ones that are going on, and yeah, it will be just like that. And the 150, she's looking a bit bare on the front. However, it's just like the front brake, you know, got that done. So much better to ride. Getting these bars put on, I'm hoping it's going to improve it massively. Got the thumb brake coming from Cymotos. That's going to improve the riding experience massively as well. So it's just little things, little improvements. So that's the way I'm seeing it. As you can see, it all lines up there, right? So that's how they're going to go on. Both sides, obviously. So they'll look like that. A little bit neater. But they'll look like that. Bars will then go in. These little things will go on top. And you can see that they've got these bolts here to lock in. And the internal bolts to lock into the yoke. Yeah, I wanted black ones, blacken it all out. Anyway, I think these look all right, and they only cost me 39 quid for the clamps. So yeah, got them at a place local to me actually, called Motorcycle Parts Centre on Oxford Road. And although Oxford Road's not the best place, the shop has decent kit. So a little bit of an update. The bolts were too long, so I'm here getting some shorter bolts so they will go into the yoke. So I've got some slightly shorter, so I'm hoping they'll go in nicely. Yeah, let's get in the van and go home. Get some stick for these, you know. I don't know why. Mates of mine always give me some stick for them. What are you wearing them for? But I like them. I like them. I think they look good. What do you reckon? Thought I'd stop in, see Josh. So he's getting rid of this beauty today because he's got a 150 in there. Woo! 150 gang. It's got the old FMF headers on. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Back in the garage now, and as you can see, they are not too much smaller, but just enough. Because we were having some issues. So they'll go in here now. So yeah, I'll get these clamps on and see how we get on. One thing I was worried about with getting these, it might, I don't know, it might not crossed anyone else's mind, but was the clearance for the bars. And as you can see, that's not going to be an issue. So yeah, we'll get them on. As you can see, they're on now, and the bars will fit on just like that. Oh, it's a bit weird at the moment in here because we've got these things. But yeah, so you can kind of see how it's gonna turn out, right? Right, so I didn't get a video putting that on, but I just, before I tightened everything up, I still need to tighten it down, as you can see, but it's secure anyway. I put the throttle body on and just made sure that everything was lined up correctly, because they've got little markers on the other side, but because they're upside down, you know, can't see anything. But that is how they're going to look. I think it looks pretty cool. Obviously, you need to tighten that up. They're on there good and proper now. We're getting there, boy. Getting there. Now then, obviously got to attach the kill switch in between here. I need to tighten that up anyway. Oh, look at the lovely Pro grips. Looking good on there already. Still need to do this one for the throttle body. And for those of you that don't know, they come in two different sizes. The wider one, throttle body, obviously. Got to go over that, but it's not obvious because some people don't know. But the wider one goes over the throttle body, and then the tighter one goes on the left-hand side. I'm out of breath because anyone that has put grips on before knows it can be a right pain in the ass. Anyway, I think the Pro grips look mint on this 150. They look pretty. Anyway, I've got a Loctite them. I'm going to get everything else buttoned up as well. I'm trying to get as much content as possible on here, because there weren't too many videos actually of it being done. Actually, I don't think there was any videos of them being done with upside down bars and like the full thing just done. So I know a lot of people have these 150s now for for training bikes. So yeah, I think it's handy when I'm doing things just to, I don't know, show another way of doing it, right? There's always going to be a better way to do it. There's always going to be probably more efficient way, but I'm learning. But yeah, let's get the rest on. This is going to annoy me. Keeps falling apart. It's going to really annoy me. Only gone and done it. It took me about 10 minutes to do that little thing though, didn't it? But yeah, I will lock that onto there with some cable, with a cable tie, just so it's neat and out of the way. And then I'll position the lever and everything kind of as I see fit, and where I think is comfortable. And then same with front brake lever. And I think we might just leave it there. I don't know if I'm going to put the guards on or not. I might leave them for now. I know a lot of people do still put them on, but Jake, I see his one. His looks bloody mint without them on. But yeah, I don't know. We'll get to that. So it still moves. Anyway, the reason why it's moving is because it just don't fit right. But I saw on the other bars that there's a bit of tape there. So I'm going to wrap some electrical tape or something underneath and then clamp it onto that. I think that should work. So that's what I mean. Just a little bit of electrical tape, and then when I pull it over, it's already thicker, yeah, it's already, yeah, perfect. And then I'll tighten that up and it should be good to go. So that worked ideal. That ain't moving anywhere now. Solid. We're getting there. We are getting there. I just need to put that in, cable tie, where are we? Cable tie this wire down so it's all nice and neat and tidy, and then we're done. I do want to get some crash bubbles for the ends because I don't want to put the guards on. There we are, and doesn't it look good? Wow. Don't mind the sirens in the background, we are in Reading. But there we are. I'll get all this buttoned up and then do a couple more bits, a couple more videos just so you can see. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Right then, it's dark now. Started earlier this afternoon. Shouldn't have taken me so long, but you know, whenever you're playing around with a bike, it could take 5 minutes or 5 hours. But I'm really happy with how they've turned out, and they feel so low comparing to the how they were before, right? But I think they look good, and I'll give them a test out at M4 karting on Sunday. See you there.